secrets of different bills. Hey, don't condemn me, you need it, I got it listed here. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it here. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Timmy, and today I have another special banger for you, alright? Today I'm gonna give you my updated best center builds, my top 5 center builds, not in any particular order, just 5 center builds that I like to use and I feel like is pretty meta and what a lot of people use for today. But before we get into the video, just make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as obviously liking up the video puts the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put you on my noti game for my daily uploads. But let's hop straight into this video. So the first one we're gonna do, of course, is go to a 7'4". There's still a lot of them still in the parks, rec center, whatever, and they're still good because they can still shoot over people. 7'4", 232 pounds, 7'4" wingspan. As you're gonna see, basically there's so much that you can do here. I'm not gonna go over cap breakers as far as what it can do, but I will point them out here. Like you can get a 96 here to get your paint prodigy on Hall of Fame. There's a lot of good things. 76 to be able to get the Bam out of by a floater. 90 standing dunk to get the elite big man contact dunks. 89 3 ball with an 85 mid-range. 91 pass accuracy, which you can upgrade all the way up to 96 if you wanted to. Still have a 65 ball handle to be able to dribble a little bit. 62 to get a move on forcer. No need to put anything on steal because you can't get it anyway based upon your wingspan. The 88 block, you can use 5 cap breakers here to get to a 93. You have the 85 defensive rebound, which you can max +1 or 2 to get that rebound chaser on gold or Hall of Fame. You definitely want to max +1 your strength here to get your brick wall on gold, but this is your typical 7'4" build that can shoot threes, but that can also do a lot by the basket. Cap breakers will allow you to go really high in your post control too, so don't think that this build doesn't have post control. Post control can get all the way up to like the high 90s with the cap breakers, so just keep that in mind. Also, you can have a high post control to get post fade phenom, be able to do post fades as far as your mid range, pass accuracy, etc. To me, this is about as good as it get as a center build, but again, it's 100% up to you. It's called a triple double threat. Love it. You just have to make this build load into the park if you want to get a look at the cap breakers, but I'm going to push through and not be long-winded with these builds. So let's go ahead and take a look at the second center build. All right, so for the second center build, we're going 7 feet, 246, 7'5" wingspan. This is my Shaq build. So as you can see, you'll have an 89 close shot. Again, you can upgrade this because remember, it is attached to your hook shot. You already got post control, so there's a lot of damage you can do down low. You can get a lot of Hall of Fame and Legend badges with your close shot and post control. You still have an 80 driving dunk to get a lot of good dunk packages, along with 80 driving layup with that physical finisher. An 85 standing dunk, you can upgrade that with 5 cap breaks to get to a 90. Obviously, cap breakers here will allow you to get all the way up to a 75 on your 3 ball. So again, this is basically like that Catfish Shaq build that I have. 88 pass accuracy, which of course can still be upgraded. Get that pass accuracy up even higher to a 92 if you're trying to get like Tyrese Halliburton or something like that. Then as you can see right here, you have a 77 interior. Get that block up to 93 with the cap breakers. Then you have your gold badges, paint patroller. This time you will be able to get in the lanes with interceptor. You can do a max +1 or 2 to get silver or gold here. You also have a 62 perimeter defense, 91 on the defensive rebound. Get 5 cap breakers, get that to a 96, or just go 92 with 1 cap breaker and then max +1 or 2 it's a Hall of Fame or Legend. You also have 91 strength. This is important because it correlates also with your post powerhouse, so you want to make sure you have that strength up there, especially if you're looking to be a true Shaq center build that can still shoot a 3, because this is Catfish, then this would definitely be the build for you, man. It's absolutely disgusting, and the shades of Shaq is at the top here. So if you're looking, that's 02, 03 Shaq, by the way. Right? That's considered like the best version of Shaq we've ever seen. That's MVP Shaq right there. But so yes, this is the second best center build. I won't say second best. This is the second center build. Remember, this is not in order. Now let's take a look at the third. So the third, we're going at the 6'9" height, 247, 7'3". Yes, centers can be short in this 2K. It's not an issue. You're gonna see have an 84 close shot here, 60 driving layup, 71 on the driving dunk. just a 50 standing dunk. As you can tell, the finishing is not as important with this one because you see it's more of a defense. This is like a park build. It can still dominate in the rec because you have a 99 with cap breakers, offensive and defensive rebound. If you wanted to, just take 5 cap breakers there. You have an 80 mid 3 ball, so you can shoot threes with this. 75 mid range, 77 pass accuracy. Cap breakers can get this thing up really high. So don't think that you can't get high. You can get high pass accuracy here. Same thing with your dunks and layups and all that. You can get a 89 driving dunk with this build too. And then we have the 85 perimeter defense. This is what's going to be different. And again, if you're looking for a center that can just do a little bit of everything as far as like when you're in the park and everybody has guards, then yeah, this 85 perimeter defense is going to be huge. You have offensive on-ball minutes. You can max plus 1 or 2 this to go to Hall of Fame for all of them. Move on force to go to Hall of Fame. Pick dodger, challenger, etc. You still got a high steal. Get your block on a 78. We just talked about the rebounding, getting those both at 99. You have 80 speed, 76 agility, and 83 strength. Just use a max plus 1 to get that brick wall and gold. You always want to try to have gold brick wall if you're going to be setting screens. And then your vert of an 83 gets you pogo stick on legend. So I actually have this center build too. I made it at the power forward spot. This is like my Dennis Rodman build. If y'all remember correctly, it is so fun and it's so good. So again, just keep that in mind. This build is absolute crack, man. It's a really fun build. If you're looking for something that can just load in and be able to do rec and park, and you just want to set screens, pick and pop, shoot threes, play good defensive rebound, this is going to be one for you, okay? So, yeah, now let's go take a look at this other center build. All right, so this is my 7'1", okay? 7'1", 251, 7'7" wingspan. What's going to make this one a little bit different than this 7-footer is that obviously you can see this one gets a 99 offensive rebound. The pass accuracy is going to still be high, but you can shoot. Now it doesn't have, like, the Shaq build, the 7-foot Shaq build, you had to cap break it to get to 78, but you didn't have a mid-range. This one has a mid-range and a three-point shot. This doesn't have as much of a dominant as finishing and post control, because remember Shaq had 88 post control. This is going to be tailored more so like a rec type build, right? Where you're, typical center build that just, set screens, roll to the basket, pop, shoot threes, etc. But you still gonna be able to get the bam out by a floater. And then of course, when you come over here, we got the 99 offensive rebound, 85 defensive, 62 still on the perimeter defense for removal. You only get a 60 still here, so you can max plus 2 that to get the interceptor on gold, or just max plus 1. The 93 block still will get you that gold paint patroller, which you can then upgrade to be able to get that on Hall of Fame or Legend. 60 speed, 50 agility, 88 on the strength. And again, as you can see, 3 cap breakers here will get this to a 91 if you want to get your brick wall to 91, or you can just max plus 1 into a 91. You have that 77 vert, which will give you that pogo stick on gold. So everything's been thought through on this. It's a really, really good 7'1" center build. So if you're looking for a traditional type rec build, this would definitely be the one that you want to take in consideration, okay? So this is the 4th. Now let's go ahead and look at the 5th and final center build. All right, so this is the 6'11" do-it-all center build. This is the one that I like to play with a lot. It's like my Anthony Davis, Giannis type build. 6'11", 215, 7'5" wingspan. As you can see, it does it all, man. So it has an 86 close shot, 85 driving layup, 89 driving dunk. You can use cap breakers here to get to a 93. You have a 90 standing dunk for elite big man contact dunks. You have an 83 ball with an 82 mid-range, 93 free throw, 70 ball handle with 65 speed with ball. You can dribble with this build. 77 pass accuracy. You can cap break this up a lot to get to basically to a 90. The defense, everything here is enough to the bronze or silver badges. Max plus 1 to get your interceptor on gold. 78 block. 71 perimeter defense gives you challenger on bronze, which so then you can max plus 1 to that to get that on silver or gold. 87 on the defensive rebound. You can use 5 cap breaks here, get to a 92. This is a fun one. So if you've been looking at my video of Anthony Davis in the rec, this is the build. It's just that this is at center and my Anthony Davis is at power forward. So you can make it at either position, no biggie. It's really, really fun build, man. Like, in my opinion, this is about as fun as they're gonna get. So all 5 of these center builds are pretty cracked, man. I'm not gonna lie. They have their strengths and weaknesses, and this depends on how you want to play and your play style. But this is the mid-paint scoring cleaner. Again, like I said, if you're curious about the true cap breakers of every single category, I recommend just go ahead and make the build. Don't put no VC in it and just load up into the park and take a look at the cap breakers. But y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about these builds. Which one do you like? Which one do you don't like? Is Uncle Demi cooking with grease? Huh? Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If the answer is yes, I just say respectfully, please make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon with the Banger Mania. No, when I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.